How you doing? I'm Tim Ryder, Captain, Finlander 2, New England Fishmongers. I've been fishing the Gulf of Maine my whole life since I was a kid. Started off just recreationally, now obviously commercial. I scallop in the winter and I hook fish the Gulf of Maine in the spring, summer, and fall. Basically, we started a model of going direct to consumers with our fish and other people's fish in the industry now too that we work with from not just New England but around the country. Several years ago, started with the restaurant component, now we have a retail kind of direct component as well. Basically, this has allowed us to kind of expand our customer base, which has really helped us in policy as well, because more people know what we do out there, which helps us so we're not alone fighting the battle of policy and knowing what's going on in fishing, which is pretty challenging across the country. One of the things that I'm most proud of recently is we're right behind me is this facility. It doesn't seem like a lot, but Kayla and I, my partner, my girlfriend and I have worked really hard to put this together. We work tirelessly to try to provide the best seafood to our customers, and even though it's really small, it's our own place, and we built this up and we worked to this. And we had a very interesting year this year with hook fishing. We're fishing jig machines in Finlander 2 with the help of some of our folks from Alaska, actually. Sent us the equipment down to use, and it was awesome. And we're collaborating with them on salmon and fighting farm-raised salmon at the same time by having wild-caught salmon, which we have in our freezers here, and we have fresh during the season. And we're also working with Louisiana shrimp from the Anna Marie. Our good friend Lance has been sending us shrimp, snapper, grouper, and I'm really proud of those components of our business because it shows people you can have wild-caught, sustainably caught seafood that's from people that are actually doing the job, and you can get it and you don't have to buy the farm-raised stuff that's sitting in the store, contrary to what they tell you. So, and why all this is important, this message for Slowfish and One Fish Foundation, is we are facing a consolidation at this, it's not all a beautiful story here. There's a consolidation going on in New England fishing and nationwide fishing because of the catch share system right now that's happening as we speak. And businesses like this and fisheries like mine and the folks in Alaska and in the Gulf are ceasing to exist because it's being corporatized. In New England, it's being corporatized pretty much by a few bigger players in the catch share system and a couple big entities, and it's being allowed to happen and with the help of environmental companies like the Nature Conservancy as well. So basically, they've got their footprint around the country, and it's up to us to collaborate like we have to bring good seafood, to collaborate on fighting this policy as well and the failures of it, because it's a public resource. It's to be accessible by all and not just a go rich or go big or go home mentality, which is what we have right now. I'm afraid at the current pace that we'll have nothing left and that this business will cease to exist, even as hard as we've worked. If it doesn't change within 3 to 5 years, the policy may not allow us to continue. And we'll be basically a Walmart-driven fishery, not to pick on Walmart, but basically, or you know what I'm saying, corporatized driven fishery, and it's going to be, you're going to be a millionaire to get in, and that's what we're seeing now. So, and also, just scale, fishing at this style or selling fish at this style allows you to work with people that have the same values and scale. We hook fish here. We're working with folks in Alaska that hook fish, and we're really proud that we're starting to sell more items like salmon burger. We were just on the phone with Jacoby Fisheries. He's sending us more salmon burger, things people throw out in the garbage. We sell here and are great to eat. So we're doing that. So it just shows that we can utilize a wild resource, whether here or abroad, and fight policy at the same time. So please help us out with Slowfish and call us as One Fish Foundation. He puts a lot into it. It's the time is now, because I think, you guys have heard me for years on videos like this, but the worst I've seen in New England fishing as far as a dissolving of policy to favor corporate players is happening as we speak. By far the worst I've seen. And it comes from 3 organizations, and I might as well just spell them out. It's the Nature Conservancy is right behind it, pushing that agenda very heavily. And a couple of the larger players in New England sectors are actually, say they're smaller scale, are actually very heavily tied to the Nature Conservancy and the electronic monitoring program as well. And they also have their players in Gloucester that are from those organizations writing policy for them. So if you want further information on that, reach out to me and we can let you know where to place a phone call. But we're all in it together if you want to have good wild caught seafood from actual human beings and not from a corporate entity. That's all I got. Peace.